to do with threat. I think that they're a bit janky with threat. We can try it like on a pull if you want to. If you want to just pull them and see what sort of damage that they're doing to the tanks. So just need to give assists out, Cal. Got assist, Kara and NQ. Just try it with the 2 healers that we've got for now. We'll try it the first how I said it. So try and CC the spore bots. I think you use poly on them, JB.
I'm away.
Take that fucking cock out, you go.
Fucking food, mate.
I'm recording if some other, I don't know, caster can record as well.
Sure.
Yeah.
Or even ranged, whatever.
Something Zengero.
I wouldn't go Twitch. You can get banned for that.
Yeah. I'm gonna record it. Oh shit, I need to set up a new capture. Give me a second.
Valley power is far from perfect, but it's good enough.
Yeah, so you don't skull the middle mob. Just keep that up. Tell you what we can do. We can keep them. Keep the 3 humanoid mobs together and try and CC the spore bats.
I'll get Moon.
Yeah, Sengero, you take square meat.
Sure.
Oh,
If they don't CC like this, it must mean that the hunters have to CC them.
Who's tanking what?
We'll try and pull them over to here.
Cow on skull, NQ on circle,
Sure.
and Kara on cross.
Probably best pulling them over to this bit here, and then that
Yeah.
means they're away from the CC.
Yep. Pull when ready, mate. Everybody get in position.
There's a Colossus incoming.
There you go.
It broke. Silence.
Is there AoE there or something?
Yeah, there can't be any cleave, boys, on these. Maybe they need moving further back than what they were at.
Pull with
Get spore back out
pull
of
the
my
sheep.
face.
Group cross and circle together.
Yep.
Scub spell coefficients. Rip.
So Sonic Scream is just a cone, right? It's like a charged bolt that you gotta move out of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's probably is the best way to do this pull. I think we have to CC these two mobs. I think there's something like a threat reset on these spore bat, which is why we don't.
That when they charge, it's quite likely they reset aggro as well.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is something to do with why you CC them at the beginning instead of grouping them up. Right, so the Underbog Colossus have multiple different tactics that they do. Some let out like a disease. They're similar sort of adds to AQ40, the big Colossus in there. When they die, they've got a multitude of different things that they can do as well. They can summon little adds. They can summon medium-size adds. They can drop blue mushrooms on the floor, which give you mana back, and heal you, which is the beneficial one when they die. Apart from that, I don't think there's a right lot else about them that do hit hard, as far as I remember. But again, it was on a buffed realm, and I don't think this is that. Cow, just pull when ready, mate.
Cheers, guys. I'm trying. There's no nameplates, is there, for enemy?
No, I mean, I don't have anything set up for it, so. There you go, that's one of the different tactics. So yeah,
You can range at range people.
Ooh, I got wrecked.
fucked myself there, like. Life happened before that.
It's evading because she jumped in the water.
My bad.
Sorry, I killed it. Right, they're the medium ads. These are the medium ads that spawned. Don't think there's anything special about these. They might give off a poison. Might be the little lads that do that when they die. I think all the initial packs are the same as this one. The same as the first one that we did, sorry. Can we get a mage table down, please?
There's
my
one back
bad,
here.
hold on.
Over here where I am.
That's one at the back. Yeah, nice one, yeah.
Is there any plan to farm trash with our main team before we do the main raid?
Can
I
we go
don't
push
think there's any
zombies?
point
Someone's
waiting.
eating. Someone's
No.
eating.
It's gonna be progress run.
Yeah, we're going for the fastest kills, basically. That's why we're here. This is why we're testing right now.
Yep.
So that we can come on when the servers launch. Obviously, something we'll talk about later on about being online for when the raid's released. But yeah, gonna go for decent world rankings, which is the whole reason that we're testing this place. Which is why I want people to actually show up for these test raids.
Can someone res me?
Yeah, I'll try.
I tried, but are you in the water?
Yeah, he's over here somewhere.
You can just target yourself and do dot revive.
True.
Can you teleport corpses using the dot tele command? Do you know that if that's possible?
Not as far as I'm aware, no. Inno knows more about it than I do. We'll try this pack a little bit better than what we did before. Don't forget, boys, to actually be using the consumables as well. Yeah, cow pull when ready. I think you pull back towards us here, by the way. No cleave. Oh yeah, we on those ads at the back. And watch for them breaking.
I think this is really good positioning.
Yep. So melee would be cleaving here. And spread a little bit, by the way, for the sonic things. I don't know if they hit on surface area or what.
They target a player and it goes for everyone. It's not split in between.
Yeah, you want to stay spreading. How much does that tick for on you, by the way, Cal?
About 450. Oh, that one was 760.
Right, rest up.
Can you invite Lion? LYA.
770 without resist.
Are we ready for the bogler?
Here, go. I'm gonna try the frost vulnerability here. Right, so this is the frenzy one. It's gonna hit hard on the tank here. Can that be Chang?
Yeah, you can trank it.
So my frost shock crit, and you can see it did like 1.5 times its damage.
Right.
Do we know if the frenzy is supposed to be trankable?
Well, that's what I'm thinking because it doesn't actually have an enrage effect on it, but so this has done nothing when it's died. Bit annoying.
Can the hate screamers be shipped in case we want to chain pull, for example, because it's advantageous due to the underbug losses?
Let's try it, yeah. Well, we can try with the fear, yeah.
Yeah, and the spore bats, I'm pretty sure they can be feared, so we can.
Yeah,
we can mix
I know
things
that
up on the
hunters
fly.
can do it, but it's obviously dangerous because they travel at such high speed. Spellbats. Mark them up as we did before. We'll try a fear on one of the hate screamers. I'll try it on that one. Pull
It-
with it.
Is target of target a thing in this client?
Yeah.
You have to show me where that is afterwards.
Immune to fear. Can you wanna try and poly the diamond quickly?
On silence.
Try a stun on them as well.
It's immune to stuns,
Right.
at least magical stuns. Haven't tested physical ones.
Right, so they are immune to CC. The ads. Trap's being tried as well.
How many tanks are we bringing to the progress rate? Or tank capable classes?
B3, I think.
But it's going to put some limitations on the ability to chain pull these regardless of where.
Yeah, I think we will be able to with a full raid anywhere. I think when we've got cleave down and things like that, I don't think those mobs are actually doing anything. Paladin tanks, are those mobs even hurting you, the hate screamers?
Not really.
Oh, I
Right, so we're
found
gonna
it.
try this without resistances because this has been done on P realms without resistances before. So I'm wondering, obviously, that's on an increased realm as well. I'm wondering if we have the potential to actually do that here.
So how many stacks do we reset at? 4? 3?
3 probably. Can we have one paladin designated to tank the frost side, Cow to tank the nature side, and in fact, I'm gonna move Tidal. And Istio into group 1 here. So, can you keep nature resistance down, please, Tidal, or
Yeah,
the hunter thing? The aspect, and can you keep frost resistance or one of the paladins in group 1?
What's the quick TLDR on this, boss?
You get
You
get stacks depending on which side he is. Then you
Right.
swap and then he spawns
So
out.
just see where he is now, right? That's his frost side. You see where the flags are? You drag him across that, he'll swap to nature.
Right, okay.
Every time he swaps sides, he'll summon 4 adds, dependent upon the colour that he's going to. So if you drag him across towards us, he's going to summon 4 nature adds. It's basically just an AoE fest. We're going to have a paladin tank, so when we do this for real, like, we're going to have a paladin tank pick up the 4 adds. That paladin tank, obviously, is going to be splitting his resistances, so he's going to need a bit of frost, bit of nature, basically. And then just spell power gear on top of that. Maybe, if we find that it's not hitting very hard here, we might just try the paladin tank with no resistances. But yeah, you want a tank either side. So nature side actually does a debuff to the tank, which reduces the damage that you do by 50%. So it is a hard, like, threat thing, and it resets threat as well. when you pull him across. Apart from that, it doesn't really do a great deal, apart from just a lot of damage, that's all. Healers just be really aware of tanks. Yeah, basically as well, lads, just AoE as hard as you can when the 4 ads spawn. Want to see as much AoE as possible. Don't think you're going to be able to do a right lot of damage here, Theratos.
You don't say.
Well,
Are we
Yeah,
gonna
probably
move? Are we gonna move all our raiders across each side in case an over aggro happens, or are we gonna rely on people not?
we'll rely on the
where we're-
tanks. I think when we'd obviously give them a little bit of time. So, Kata, if you want to misdirect on nature side, do Cow. And Istio, you want to misdirect to Kara on Frost side. And then the Paladin tank just obviously picks up the NQ, you pick up the 4 ads, yeah? And just be ready to pick up a boss if we need you to.
Can we get a spirit buff?
Can we-
though?
Have we got spirit buffs? Yeah. Right, get in position, boys. You need to be moved up a little bit, yeah?
For this attempt, do you want me to tank anything specific, or just in case something
The
happens?
4 ads between each
Alright.
side.
Sure thing.
Because the tanks may need to move quite often here, but I think we should be okay with the AoE. Mages just be ready with be ready with AoE basically straight away as well. You're gonna have to pop the seeds quite quick. Yeah, I think you can pull these without pulling the boss to give yourself a little bit of room. So what you want to do when you're pulling this boss, hunters, come and grab these ads at the right hand side to give yourself a clear path when you're going to be moving up to the pull. Kill this last ad.
I've seen invisibility potion
Right.
pulls being done here.
Right, Cal, go. Drag it across the line, so bring it to nature first. There you go, you're going to see a swap there, right there, yeah. So ads need picking up. AoE now.
Twice deads.
He just died.
Yeah.
Gonna see how quick these ads though. Do die pretty fast. How hard are the ads hitting you, by the way, Paladins?
2.5k each.
Hit me for 3.5k.
And how hard did you get hit for, by the way, Cal?
7,500.
Just start resing people through.
People can rest themselves.
Yeah, it's not working. Look.
It's worked for me. Dot revive.
Do you get on possibly?
It rests you where you died though, so be careful.
Give yourself
Yeah,
the,
thanks for reviving me.
not aggro.
Yeah, just turn GM on. Dot GM on, and the boss will drop threat.
What's the resurrection command?
Dot revive. So, I think 100% we need to come back to this one with resistance gear then. I think if you're just getting slapped like that, especially when we don't have healers, unless you want to, in fact, I'll tell you what we'll do. See if this will heal you. So the next time we go in, you've got that heal on you. I'll do the same to Kara as well.
Can we not just spawn some res gear now? So that we can see the fight properly?
The heal will sort that.
Yeah, they're very heals, healing a lot.
Can I get the Uber heal over time as well? What's the command for that?
It's a GM ability. You need to turn GM off, mate.
Right down. Cheers.
Right. Get buffs up again, please. Food and what have you. We will see the fight, mate. That's why I'm putting the Uber heal on people. There's no point going to pick up resistance here. It's not like how we're going to be doing it anyway. We've got 2 fucking healers in the red.
Yeah.
You just need to see tactics this raid and then hope for a better sign up the next time that we come back here. Most people have made characters now, so we just need the last few people to make a couple of characters and we're good.
I'll make a healer next time as well in case we're missing a heal, like missing people who heal.
Yeah, but we should be all realistically playing what we're going to be playing in the raids because you're not going to learn otherwise, eh? And the people that do miss out, the healers that do miss out, are just going to have no idea what the fuck's going on. So, yeah, if you want to start hunters pulling from the right again, and casters basically, so we get some room. Right, tank pull when ready. Cal, bring it over the line so that we can see the AoE again. So paladins, just try and keep those ads on top of the boss all the time. Just trigger AoE from the boss, boys. Don't be nuking the boss. Give him time to fucking pick it up. It resets when it comes across, so... Right, ads die super quick. Sarah, just drop a bloodlust that. Right, drag it back across now because it's starting to really slap. Kara, pick this up. AoE again off the boss. Seeds off the boss. Yeah, they didn't die as quick. Obviously we can't do this down the line because the tanks will have to use different resistance gear. So you can see that tomb that they put some people in the raid. You need to be spread out, otherwise it hits a lot of you. So in melee, yeah, again you're gonna have to spread out. Yeah, bring it back across you. Get ready to AoE again on the ads. Do you need to spread out in that frost phase? Sorry, I should have said. Is it me or do those ads die a lot fucking quicker?
Yeah, the frost ones weren't getting hit by my seed. So I imagine other people's weren't either.
Yeah, they need to be on top of each other.
Is there a better way for us to position so we're not moving every single phase? By the way? Like, can we stand around the flag?
You can stand up there. Obviously, it's just dependent upon if you pull threat off an ad straight away. Obviously, yeah, I suppose you could position yourself at the beginning of a fight, but yeah, this is where it gets the problem.
The worst possible outcome when someone over-aggers from the other side, getting him to slightly move when it's just crossing the line.
Yeah, it's probably worth me shouting out when it's getting moved.
Do we have the threat meter installed already? I didn't really check. I just turned all add-ons off. Is it a case of just relogging and turn that thing back on? Or do I need to go and download it?
Yeah, go and download it.
.gm on, boys. .gm on. Where's you gonna pull threat?
just very quickly before we go again, where do we get that from? For DBC.
It was on
It's on the guide.
yeah,
Oh,
the
is it?
guide.
Oh shit.
You can see that this boss isn't like this. This is probably one of the hardest fights in here in terms of especially damage output on the red. Yeah, if you want to try it, we can try spreading between the flags and do you see the corners of these pillars? Just try like spreading the ranged out along there and along the front part as well. Melee obviously need to be aware of spreading out as well. Can we just get rebuffs across the red quickly?
You put on over heal again.
Yeah, we'll do.
Just logging back in now.
Right, we can start pulling the mobs from the right hand side. I think Akuma's doing it, attack assist. I've been doing Kazarak.
Yeah, I've been doing it.
Not that it matters.
Last one.
Are we willing to try a invisibility potion pull to avoid getting a phase shift on pull?
You can avoid it anyway if you come to this right hand side. I'm assuming Cow can charge straight into it without dragging it across the line.
Give it a bash.
Yeah, go for it now. Timer.
You can use the incoming elementals to
Spread out here. JB, what you doing?
No, my bad.
Try and get him AoE down here to that. Just GM on. Pull back. We can pull it now with it being at the other side.
Yeah, DM on.
Put .gm on. It'll stop you from dying.
Yeah, people should have a macro for that. Just .tele, Serpentine Cavern, and I'll summon it.
Can't you teleport to a specific player as well?
You can, you .go and the name of the player.
Yeah, can we not nuke within 1 millisecond of the boss being pulled as well? That helps. Turn GM off. Can start pulling from this right inside, or do you need... You've got the heal on you. Does any tank
Yeah.
need the heal? Yeah, corridors. Yeah, I don't think that should be happening, really. Dots definitely should not be pulling off of tank. But again, you can see how quickly on this boss it can fuck you over with the more ads spawning than we can realistically deal with. Yeah, just try that same pull again now, Cal. Going in, spread out across the line, make sure you like around the flags, but you need to spread out on Frost side so that you all don't get stunned at the same time. So this is the pull that we want. Get a good spread. Bloodlust there.
Still on cooldown.
Yeah, just move.
Moving.
Yeah. Chill on DPS, chill on DPS. Don't overthreat. Stand around the flags so that you don't, if you do aggro, it stays on this side. Use AoE from the boss. Make sure the tanks can pick it up. Much better. Tell me when the bloodlust cooldown's up there, we'll use it on the frost side. Look.
Now it's up now.
Yeah, just save it. Keep like a light spread in this phase as well. You want to be moving it back now? Chill on DPS, chill on DPS. Keep it across this side, make sure you're fully across. Tanks pull the ads on top of the boss. On top of the boss. Have we got a problem with those ads?
The threat being generated is really low.
Alright, we'll give the tanks like a few seconds then to generate threat. Bloodlust now threat.
Moving, boss.
Are you keeping nature resistance down, yeah?
Hunter's doing it, Istio's doing it. Doesn't stack.
AoE from the boss, get them grouped up on top. Single target the ads down if he needs it. Move it back.
Move.
Guys, you need to move, like you need to get a good spread, and you can't be as far back as you are. Right, so that's a wipe. So .gm on.
.gm also resets your threat as well, so if you do get, obviously you can't rely on that, but for the purposes of tonight.
Just res me so I don't pull the boss. Please. Without the revive macro, just an actual spell.
Right. Again, we really need to be careful. We need to be watching threat as the boss is getting moved. So probably